What's up, guys? This is Phil, and I'm back for yet another Game Theory Insights podcast. And I'm here with the usual crowd.
Woo!
So if you want to just give a quick introduction, and then we can get on going.
Hi, it's other Phil again. Yeah.
I'm Simon, and I've somehow been allowed back again.
Yeah, I know. It was pretty touch and go if any of us would actually be allowed back. Funnily enough, that video did make it through YouTube, checking if it was adult content, and it wasn't.
Yeah, but to what extent do they actually check them?
I don't know. They can't listen to the whole thing, it's long.
There's just one guy sat in YouTube headquarters, just sat there listening to every video which is posted.
That's gotta suck.
Yeah.
Nah, think of all the vines he gets to watch.
Oh,
His job is literally it's the only job where he can just sit and watch vines and he's not slacking off.
He's like, what? He's just checking his budget. And someone's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm watching vines, I swear. That'd be fantastic. So today we're trying out a slightly new format. So we're going to do we're going to start off with a little topic that we're going to discuss, and then we're going to go on to Simon Motes News Night, which is going to be very exciting, as you can probably imagine. Might even have your own little theme music halfway through the podcast.
Oh God, I hope so.
that'll be exciting.
I can't promise anything.
Maybe it could be that.
Maybe, we'll see.
Probably not.
No, I don't know what that was. If we combine all of those together,
It'd be awful.
yeah, it probably would actually.
Okay, so
Yeah, maybe not that.
let's have our cheeky discussion.
And the topic for today is...
The topic for today is which media outlet, like a film, a TV, or I don't know, a music video, I don't know, would best serve to become a video game, and why? So who wants to start us off?
Looks like I'll go first.
All right.
Well, I think that movie would be a good place to go.
Which one?
Which specific
Yeah,
movie?
specific.
Oh, I thought you were just saying.
No,
in
not
general.
like which genre, but like which specific.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I don't know.
Well, you've said you're going to start now.
I reckon Titanic would make a good iPod game.
What would you have to do?
To start with, you'd have to you'd have to reach a certain point without hitting an iceberg, and then eventually you'd hit an iceberg, and it would become like a mini game where because you know how they're trying to there aren't enough boats.
Yeah.
Right. So they're trying to get all the women and children onto the boats.
Yeah.
So you'd have to run
Stop
through a
the
sinking
men.
ship, finding women and children and taking them to the boat.
Would you play that game though?
On my iPod, maybe, if I had an iPod.
If it was free?
Yeah.
And if it could run on iOS 5 or whatever.
Which it probably can't.
It probably could.
It sounds like a bit of a bit game, doesn't it? Like a 8-bit game.
No, I reckon yeah, I don't know. Actually, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that.
I was thinking less app, more big scale, AAA.
Oh, okay, so we're talking full feature, big release kind of thing.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh.
Are you saying that Titanic wasn't a big release?
Can I just point out that there have already been films made into games?
Yeah, well, we know that.
Yeah, we know that.
Thank you, studio audience, for that. There have also been games that we made into films, but we're not gonna go there because they're awful. Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Who said that?
You did, Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, you idiot.
Oh.
Simon, have you got anything yet?
No. So. Okay, hang on. Let me think.
Oh.
What?
Phil?
You know, you have those management games. What about?
What? So like Papers, Please?
Yeah, kind of. But what about the Breaking Bad management game?
What? Where you have to manage?
You have to manage. You have
your
to
drugs.
You have to manage the growing of your drugs and manage your little drug cartel as they sell their drugs, and then you have to fight other gangs.
So it's like Drug Tycoon.
Yeah. Which is a game already, isn't it?
Or it'd be like Drug Dealer Simulator.
Can we find out if Drug Tycoon is a game?
Hang on.
Well, it's got to be, hasn't it?
You gotta hope so.
Do you know what would be a good game? Game of Thrones, but not crap.
Drug Tycoon game.
Oh. Dope Slinger Tycoon. Wait. A drug dealing based increment.
What?
Yeah, wait,
There might
wait,
actually
wait,
be a
wait,
drug
wait,
dealer
read this, read
simulator.
this. It's called Dope Slinger Tycoon.
Oh, it is from Reddit.
How
though.
much? How much does it cost?
A drug dealing based incremental I've been working on.
How much? How much are we talking? Is it a free game? Because if it is, I'll totally download that.
I'm going to assume it's free.
I'll
Yeah.
play that.
There you
Dope
go.
Slinger Tycoon.
I'd invest some time in that. It's better than doing the real thing, I imagine, because that's not illegal.
You can make like. Oh. What about a sim of Marley and me? Like, what about say?
No, that just
what about
sounds
no
a bit-
Marley, no.
Oh, Marley. Marley.
It's like no Luca, no, but with Marley, and you have to stop
Was
Marley
that a good game?
dying.
What? That's a really dark turn, really.
Or like, you could do like the woman in black, sort of like Slender.
Dress up game.
No.
You just
No.
Da da
No,
da.
it's just like she's
No.
in black, and then you
No.
just like choose to like put more black on her because she's in black. Haven't seen that.
Yeah, but she's already black.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Simon, you can't just ask people why they're black.
I'm not racist.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not. Shut up, you're just the crowd.
Studio audience.
You're meant to laugh at points
Random.
and things which aren't
Now,
funny.
imagine that's the whole audience during. Yeah, you are.
It is the whole audience during yeah.
Audience
There's no
of
need
one.
to imagine.
No, so wait, so no, but Game of Thrones game that wasn't crap. Like you know, the Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones.
So would it be like
that
Fable?
should be a real game. No, like the mod, like you choose like you know CK2. There's a mod for Game of Thrones.
Would it be a bit like Grand Theft Auto, but you'd be Tyrion Lannister?
That'd be pretty amazing.
That would be great.
That'd be good.
It would take so long to get anywhere though, because you couldn't just
It's so
like
small.
spawn a
Nah,
helicopter.
You could quick travel, couldn't you?
Yeah, I guess.
You could take a dragon.
Can you play as like?
Nah,
dead
but
characters?
you'd only get that surely if you were a Targaryen.
No, that's true. You know. Well,
No, artistic license.
Yeah, you can do it.
I think part of the
Yeah, I
reason
guess.
people would be attracted to Game of Thrones, and part of the reason they are attracted to Game of Thrones, is just get the multitude of characters. So I think you definitely have to be able to play as
Yeah, no, you've got
multiple people.
no. What about if you could like create your own character? You go to the world with all these like famous characters, and be like, yeah, I just banged everyone, literally everyone.
And you're basically Oberyn.
What about?
No, hang on, I've got mine. Okay.
Okay, cut off.
Okay, so what about a Godzilla or Pacific Rim game where you just play as the monster and you just run around wrecking
I
like
think there's a
two
game-
Doesn't
people?
that exist?
Is it? Does it?
It's called like Kaiju a Go-Go and it's awful.
Oh.
I think there's definitely
Oh,
games like that. where
And
you just
Evolve.
destroy. Well, like
Nah, but like where you just run around in a city. And
Yeah, the-
yeah,
must be
the
games like that.
Transformer games are basically that, aren't they?
Oh, the Transformer game on
Which
DS is
Transformer games?
fantastic.
The Transformer games.
Yeah, but just saying Transformer games.
Well,
Imagine
the
there's
games
quite a
that
few.
came out with the movie franchise.
So Transformers,
Yeah,
they were pretty
I
good.
guess.
but you could just literally just run around trashing stuff endlessly in that,
Yeah, you could.
which is sort of what you're talking about.
So it was a good try, Simon.
Well, thanks. Just shut
So
down
you're-
all of
you're
my
going for yours
ideas.
before Simon cut you off with a bad
I've
word.
forgotten mine now.
Wow, Simon.
Let me try and
Thanks.
rekindle it. Oh no, yeah. What about The Great Escape Simulator?
Isn't that called The Escapists?
Is it?
And doesn't
Is
that
that a thing?
exist? Yeah, The Escapists is definitely a thing. I've got it.
Oh.
It's like a prison break game.
Oh, damn it.
How we just come to the conclusion that everything that should be made has been made?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, except for no.
Except for what? Except for Woman in Black dresser.
Except for Titanic, the mini game.
I'm trying to think, what's a good film? What about, right, just give me a second to think about what I was going to say.
Ooh.
And then we'll go with it. I mean, just talk like yourselves while I...
You know, I'm so tired right now.
Oh, the studio audience hates that.
No, what would be a good...
Simon,
Not
wake
getting
the
a good
fuck up.
reception.
What's
Well, okay. Well, I was going to continue talking about me being tired, but then I think Phil was going to actually say something valid.
What about... Right. No, I've got nothing.
What about a good game?
What?
Well, I love good games, Simon.
Yeah, I know.
Is that it? Is that not
Is that all you got to say?
Yeah, that's my point.
What about a House of Cards video game?
What would you
I've
do?
never watched
Which is
House.
kind of
never
like,
watched that.
it's like democracy free, but you can bang people.
You seduce your way into power.
Yeah.
The thing is, there have been so many games made.
There's just so many films.
There's just so many.
There's so
Like, I was gonna say, what about like an election simulator? But there's already one.
Democracy.
Democracy free.
No, but there's that other one where you can make your own character and they look like an idiot.
What?
Hey,
What are you on about?
That like election sim.
you're not
I know what I'm talking about, but
good.
no one else does.
I'm glad.
I'm glad. What about
I'm
like?
happy for you, Simon.
What about How I Met Your Mother dating sim?
If it was going to be a dating sim, wouldn't you want like? You'd want like a teen movie, wouldn't you? You'd want like something that was set in a high school.
Well, like Mean Girls.
Yes. A Mean
That would
Girls
be
dating
so
sim
great.
would be fantastic.
And because of all the bitch fighting you've got, it could also be a fighter.
Yes.
It could be like a cross between
Katawa
Shoju and
Soul
Mortal
Calibur.
Kombat. Yeah.
That would be brilliant. With the fatality, you like smack a face into a fountain or something. That'd be brilliant.
Or like you just put them in a locker or something.
That'd be good. I
Feed
would.
stuff that makes her fat. Until
Yeah.
she pops.
That'd be good. You could like,
That's the finisher.
you
You
get
just
stuff
like,
in candy
just
bars
like
in her
grab
mouth.
their mouth and just like.
Pour pancake batter.
And then you'll look like you're so fat.
And then it wouldn't be a fatality. It'd be like unattractive, and you'd be like. No, like you make her attractive, and instead of like throwing stars at them, you just like throw like manky makeup at them.
Or like school books or something.
Yeah, it's like learn, you fool, and there'd be the dating sim. on the
And
side.
like you're an idiot.
But sometimes if you lose the fight, you
Right,
get
it's
more
like-
points with
yeah.
your bae, because the bae's like, oh no, let me take care of you. But it's like, why'd you get into that fight? It'd be so complex, and there'd be underlying intrigue, like you could get allies and edit. I want that game to
It
be
sounds
a
like
thing.
a great game.
I want that game to be a thing. Can we make that?
I
please?
feel like we've hit. What about GTI Studios?
What makes
We'll
it?
make it ourselves.
We'll have to hire in help though, because I am incapable of doing said
Does
coding.
anyone here know how to program?
No,
No
You
one
did
here knows how to
computer
program.
I
science.
dropped computer science.
Just like most of that class.
It's so true. What about?
Oh,
No.
No. What about a Big Bang Theory simulator?
Of what?
what would it be?
Would you just like go to whatever university it is and then just do science?
So, like The Sims. If you did.
No,
the
but you
science.
actually did science.
It would
in
be
it.
the
That'd be
Sims.
awful.
Can you do the job
Jobs
in
would
The
be
Sims?
all over it.
No, you just like
Well, there are expansions that make you more able to do the job.
Like what? Is there like an accounting?
No,
Sims
there's not.
expansion?
But like you can like. You
I
could
feel
be
like
like
there
a
should be.
detective or like a ghost hunter.
because normally they just like change clothes and then get into a car.
all
and
the
drive away.
day-to-day jobs.
Well, no, but like that's because in The Sims there are ghosts absolutely everywhere. It's like you can be a firefighter because everyone in that game is setting everything on fire 100% of the time.
That is
Yeah,
true.
no, that's
So the firefighting is actually a very lucrative profession.
Ah.
No, I
No,
think-
but you don't, surely you don't get paid on a per fire basis.
No,
No,
because you have to like
You
rescue.
don't get paid the more fires there
Well,
are.
no, because you have to like rescue cats and things,
No, you
and
don't.
like idiot people who get
yeah,
stuck
no, you have
on
to rescue idiot
buildings.
people, but then it's like
Well, no, but so the fact that everyone's setting stuff on fire
no,
constantly
because the
doesn't
better you do
translate
in those
into-
like fire mini games, the better you do your job performance, which means you get paid more at the end of the week.
Yeah, but is it how is that like affected by the number?
Because if there aren't fires, then you're not getting increased job performance from putting out fires.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
It does, doesn't it?
So is it better for a firefighter to live somewhere where there's no fires or lots of fires?
I imagine no fires in real life.
I'm
But-
sure just the place with no fires is just a generally better place to
It'd be
live.
a very
Pretty
boring
cushy
game
job
if there was no
Yeah.
fires.
You're a
Just sitting at
firefighter,
home watching
and you just
TV.
sit there the entire time. It's like a simulator of watching someone watch TV. Do you know what I discovered?
Wait.
There are some games, right, that make me feel bad. Because, like, in The Sims or whatever, you're like, oh yeah, my character's working out. And then you sit back and think, I should be working out.
You're like, I wish I was my character.
Well, it's literally in like later on you can like make a blog with your sim, and I was like, I could be doing my own blog right now, but I'm not. I'm watching this guy become far more successful.
Relationships are so easy in Sims as well. You just go up to someone and you're like, "Rah, rah, rah," and then they just love you forever.
And then you're pregnant.
Simon tried that once and it didn't work. It didn't come off.
She was like, ah!
Who are
Like, the
you?
relationship
dig
minus thing came above you, and you're like,
You're like, what? Oh.
No, but now in one of the new Sims expansions, you literally, they literally just love you. When they meet you, they're like, oh, we have so much in common. You're like, I've never spoken to you before. It's brilliant. Man, if the life was like, imagine if life was like The Sims.
Some things would be pretty great, but you'd also be an idiot and have a giant green floating diamond above
you
your
would.
head.
But would you not love that?
Would it bump into things?
No, it goes through things.
No, but then
It would give your
there'd be all the
position away
stupid stuff,
so
like you're in a swimming pool and you can't get out without the ladder.
No, because in the new ones you can.
And then you just
You
drown.
climb on the edge, but you can still delete the ladder and just put walls all the way around the place.
And then they drown.
First thing I checked when I got that game. Which is
Yeah, but imagine if that happened to you. You're just in the pool.
You
And
can't
the
get out.
ladder's gone and you're just like, oh no. So you start swimming over to the side and there's just a wall and it's like, well, go to the other. No. I'm gonna die, aren't I?
That'd be so rough. Or like occasionally there's a ghost and you're like, oh, there's a ghost of my gran.
Hi.
Hi, gran. Romance your grandma ghost.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Can you
oh, that's a little
romance
bit
ghosts in The
incestuous.
Yes, I imagine you can.
Sims? I don't think you can.
In Sims 3 you can. I'm
Really?
pretty Sure. I think so.
Ah.
Well, I have not played Sims in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I haven't recently.
I played Spore more recently.
Spore is pretty fun.
It's
Well,
a good game.
it's not.
I liked Spore.
It's quite a letdown.
I really enjoyed it.
I think on the flip side of what we were talking
It's
about
much
earlier,
more fun when you had cheats.
I think it's much more fun when the studio audience shuts up. Now we're the ones laughing.
You idiot.
Yeah, you have to edit that.
Okay, but like on the flip side, what would be the best game to turn into a film that hasn't already been turned into a film?
Not Mortal Kombat.
No, but there's a lot of
There's
games like that.
no
Like,
theme.
if sort of like, I don't know,
Skyrim.
Oblivion with like a proper, like, yeah, there's just a lot of games that
Oh no,
Oh no,
I think
The
the
Last of Us. The Last of Us was an amazing game. That basically just was.
I think it was overrated. I'm one of those people.
welcome to Tumblr. Or
I'm
Reddit.
one of the like 5%
4chan.
of the population that are like, "Meh, is it?"
No, you're one of the
it's
like
overrated."
80% of the internet who like it was overrated.
Well, The Last of Us.
Well,
Welcome to the
no,
majority.
most people were like, "Oh my gosh, it's so incredible! It's like a gaming revolution for games."
A gaming revolution for games.
Yes. But then the
That should be
other
our,
people
that should be our channel information.
To be fair,
Game for is game revolution for games.
some of the Assassin's Creed games basically are a film. With the amount of cutscenes.
Gone home.
That is true.
Dear Esther. How can everyone forget about Dear Esther?
What is
It
Dear
was a
Esther?
walking simulator. You walked around and someone narrated the story to you.
What was the story?
It was awful. I never got through it. I got to like 15 minutes in and realised it wasn't a run or jump button on the left. It was like an unfunny version of Stanley's Parable.
What's Stanley's
A
Parable?
funny version
It's
of Dear Esther.
so funny.
You're not explaining that. You just draw
So
a parallel.
okay, so basically you wake up and you are Stanley and you realise that your job is just to like press a button.
And then you're like, oh.
And then you're like, wait, this is my job, and then you just like get up and leave. And then you have like choices on where you go.
The narrator is
and then the
basically telling you
narrator.
what choice to make, and you can either go with the narrator or against the narrator.
And the narrator's a snarky little bastard.
Like the narrator.
100%.
So like when you don't go the way that he tells you, he's like, being the idiot that he was, Stanley didn't go the correct way.
It's just, yeah.
Even when he was presented with an obvious sign which says the way to go.
Is this like a Steam game?
Yeah, it's a mod for.
Is it free?
Gmod, no, it's not.
No.
Oh wait, it's a mod for Gmod.
Yeah.
Flip's sake.
What?
That means I have to have Gmod.
No, you don't. It's
Oh.
a standalone.
Oh,
Yeah.
But like,
it's not free.
it's
then.
not free. It's like 10 quid.
Oh,
15 quid.
10.
Yeah, 10, 15 quid. It's a standard price for an indie game, Phil.
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
So much money.
But there's infinite replayability.
But yeah, loads of games have infinite replay. The Sims has infinite replayability.
Yeah, that game was also 40 quid.
Would you pay £10 for The Sims 1 nowadays?
Yeah, that'd be a throwback, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, I wouldn't, 'cause I've already got it.
Well, there you go.
What? You're I had to think about it for a second.
Your argument was just invalid there.
Look, the point is, I think £10 is too much for that game, having not played it. That's why maybe when I play it, I'll be like, it's good value, but
Till then.
till then.
Do you know what's quite exciting? The Blooming, just a side note, the Humble Spring Sale is on, which is fantastic. I brought, for £6, I got both of the Lego Harry Potter games.
Whoa!
So excited.
That's-
I haven't even sat
Wait,
The
you
Humble
get-
Bundle's so good.
You could get them on PC.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't know that.
It's so good, Phil. The sale's over now, you missed it. It was so good while it lasted. But there's so many games that are just like 75% off on Humble. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And there's new stuff which is on sale as well, which is pretty fantastic.
There's always new stuff on the Humble Bundle.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But it's not like the bundle, it's on the store. I don't know the Paradox. You need to get the Paradox bundle.
What's in it?
That's the GTI, more than anything.
Oh, is it out again? Because I missed it last time.
Yeah, it's a different one though. It's bigger,
Oh.
but it's so much better. You have to pay above the average for GTI this time.
Oh.
But you do get Sons of Abraham, which is
So what's in it? CK2, EU4.
EU4 is Empire,
Empire.
Magicka. Empire's kind of like a Dungeon Defender game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's like like Magicka.
What is Magic?
It's
what
like, it's weird. It's a weird
Is that
game.
RPG?
Isn't that the one with like the little?
It's kind of like a little RPG.
It sounds like an RPG.
Ghosty, not ghosty, magey thing. It's quite cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's called Magic System, which is basically elements. So like you choose which elements you use, and then it makes spells, and then you have to remember the spells and stuff.
Also, like the guy in Dota 2.
Yes, like Invoker.
Yeah, like Invoker.
Yeah, it's basically a game of that.
Invoker.
But it's funny, and it's also they like made up their own language, but apparently it's very close to Swedish.
Oh. There you go.
But no, that's all in there. And if you pay like more than $30, you get a T-shirt.
But I'm not going to pay more than $30.
That's a lot of money.
That is a
That's
lot
true.
of money.
It's a T-shirt.
Yeah, but what's on the t-shirt?
Yeah, what's on the
Okay,
t-shirt?
Imagine it's a
Does it say like?
Paradox?
Or is it like a Humble Bundle t-shirt?
No, I think it's like a Humble Paradox Interactive T-shirt. I don't know. But it's all there. You need to get it for LAN this summer because we'll play CK2 at LAN, I imagine.
Ooh. CK2's
Is that an open invite to everyone who listens on the podcast?
No, it's not. It's a private.
invite only.
Invite only. Oh man, I wish we could.
Unlike Azim's end of year recital.
Did anyone watch the live stream? You
No,
watched the
no,
live
I
stream?
didn't.
I was there for the beginning, but I never saw him play because I was playing League.
Oh, but yeah. Did you watch the live stream, Simon?
Nah.
Well, I think most of it's on YouTube now.
Yeah, it is.
So
Was it pretty great? Did you watch any of it?
no, I haven't watched it yet.
Did he
Go
part
up
the
and-
skies?
Go and
You've
catch
got
up.
to imagine he did.
Apparently, I heard it was being broadcasted live in every Nando's.
Was that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
That's fantastic.
I think Nando's put on Twitter.
in the cheeky Nando's.
It's because he's just so cheeky.
It is.
I never understood cheeky Nando's, but I don't think there's much
It's
to
still
understand
not-
about
there isn't.
it.
No. It's just like, yeah, you want to go for a cheeky Nando's? And it's like, yeah, sure.
So have we concluded that Mean Girls would be the best game of a film?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's such an odd conclusion.
No,
to
I
draw.
love it.
But I mean, it's
I
great.
love Mean Girls. Great film.
Did we decide on what film?
What about time?
I don't know what that is.
Because so you'd play through the game, but then you could go back. That's just like having save points. isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an awful idea.
Well done. You've innovated a feature that was innovated like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well done, well done.
Maybe not.
So yeah, I'm glad that we kind of rambled through that one a bit.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
That was a bit of a slow burner.
But I feel like we got there in the end. I'm
Okay,
proud of us.
I love it.
boys. Oh man, these podcasts are unedited. So now we're going to go on to Simon Motes News Night, which is very excited, and I'm excited to see. Cool.
Okay,
There's a
so-
good theme song there.
So the top three big news stories are, well, the first one is Attack on Titan should be an amazing video game. but it isn't.
What, is it not a video game or is it not a good video game?
I mean, I think
Yeah, a
there's
bit
a
of
video
elaboration.
game. Okay, so Attack on Titan is
An anime.
it's an anime, and basically,
Oh.
if you're a fan of anime, you've probably watched it.
It's a very good anime.
There you go. The audience has
Studio saw
spoken.
the
And there was
studio audience loves it.
Good effort.
yeah, good try.
10 out of 10, we'll try again.
And I think there has been, or there is, like an Attack on Titan game where you like players, the Survey Corps, like they
I don't know what that is. You
they have like things that shoot out, and then like they can like fly around all over the place, like Spider-Man.
Oh, they're like Sentinels in
X-Men.
X-Men.
What? No,
They-
they're people.
No, they're like actual people.
So they're people, and they're wearing like this suit where it shoots out cords and it pulls them towards it. So basically,
They're like
they fly
Spider-Man.
through the air,
Oh,
they
okay,
shoot out
okay,
cord,
yeah, yeah.
pulling.
Okay.
And they have to fight like these giants that eat people called Titans.
No.
Why is it
Yeah.
an Attack on Titan?
Because they're attacking the
Because they're attacking
Titans.
But then if
No,
that's
but
not
then
Attack
it
on
should be
Titan,
Attack
that's
on
Attack
Titan.
Look, don't question it.
Unless they're attacking one Titan.
There's one specific Titan that they're trying to deal with.
Oh.
What's his
Well-
is his name Titan?
Spoiler. it's
Don't
not.
spoil.
Oh,
for goodness
sorry.
sake.
There are many Titans.
Well, that title just doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Look,
it's
don't
Titan.
question it. Maybe it's a
Alright.
bad translation from Japanese to English.
Oh, okay.
But I think that like the video game of it just isn't as great
Well,
as the anime,
as a
or
group of people
as it should be.
who haven't played the game and have barely watched the anime,
I've watched the
I'm
anime.
proud of you. You didn't explain it very well, did you?
How was the anime?
It was like no, I'm thinking of a different anime. It was alright. I don't think it was as good as like everyone else made it out to be though.
You think it's overhyped?
Yeah, I do.
Hype.
There's so much hype for it. There's still hype for it right now. Apparently, taking down Titans is incredibly boring and tedious.
Oh,
So
well, there you go.
That's not what you want in a game, is it?
it's really not.
And I imagine a game called Attack on Titan is just attacking Titans.
I think the entire game revolves around.
Is it like
taking down
Titanfall?
Titans.
I thought Titan is one of Saturn's moons.
Well, yeah, because the only part
Yeah.
which you can attack
Or is that Triton?
is the tiny line
You might
at the
be
back of
right.
their hand.
It
It's-
might be
it's the
right.
same thing again and again. The only thing that makes it interesting is the storyline.
Like Shadow of the Colossus.
And the different Titans as
Shadow
well.
of the
It's a game that is what he just described.
But they're more like rock monsters.
Or like Onyx.
Like the thing. Oh, fantastic.
Titans
Not
just
really.
look humanoid. They just look like giant people, basically.
With really skinny arms
Well,
and
it would
massive
depend-
bellies.
Well, yeah, it does depend. Some of
Look
them,
at that
they look
picture.
different. Some of them like
That's a Titan.
That's a Titan.
That's the least. That's just a fat like giant.
Yeah. But it's gonna eat that
They just
person.
eat-
His forehead is massive. It's like twice the size of the rest of his face.
It's really
Yeah.
fucking glorious.
Okay.
They're very weird. Also, everyone dies in the anime.
That's pretty going.
A lot of people.
And that's a lot of
Spoilers.
spoilers. So, oh, for goodness sake.
He loves it. He
Do
loves
you want to
it.
move on to a piece of news that we can actually contribute?
Yes.
In.
Right. Okay. We probably can contribute to this one. So, let your children play video games. Mark Zuckerberg says.
He's the Facebook guy, isn't he?
Yeah,
Why
I
would
think
he care?
so.
because he's rich.
No.
Oh yeah, he is the Facebook guy.
Because he benefits from them playing Candy Crush.
He doesn't own.
I definitely wouldn't have gotten into
must have
programming
shares.
if I hadn't played games.
Wait, so he's saying that like you need to become a programmer. You need to play video games to become a programmer.
Nah, I think this is the whole like video games.
Our best
Don't-
girlfriends.
No, video games don't like
What?
just destroy
That's
your
what he
life.
said. You say, son.
I was trying to say that this is the whole thing of like video games don't like destroy your life.
They don't unless
And
you've got
all
an addiction, which is a very serious problem.
Yeah, no. I was talking to a friend of mine who spent, what was it, he racked up 23 hours on Dying Light in 48 hours of his life.
What?
He just
So he spent
played a
like
lot of Dying Light.
he spent like half of 48 hours playing Dying Light.
Yeah,
Wow. Wow, that's a problem.
it's a lot of Dying Light.
I mean,
That is a lot.
I love video games, but I'm not sure I could play them for that long.
Yeah. Like
He-
like
There you
that's
go.
a lot.
He went for it. I respect it. Commitment.
Although, in fairness, I did complete the
He went hard
Diablo 3
away home.
expansion within 24 hours.
Yeah, you did. You did, didn't you?
I
Simon?
played quite a lot of Diablo.
David
the day
shattered the next
after.
day.
It was just, oh man, you looked so upset.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, video games like now it's become a much bigger thing. Like, there's a lot more like career options, etc. from playing video games or like.
There's quite a big
that.
industry, and,
Yeah, exactly.
and there's always going to be a demand for them, isn't there?
Yeah.
So,
it's probably not a bad thing to get into.
yeah. They also don't make your children just like want to shoot things. And
Well,
kill
whoa,
things.
Simon.
We had that debate last week.
We
didn't
did.
We
Just go
did.
watch the last podcast.
Yeah.
Do it, please.
Throwback.
We need views. Please.
No, there's been a lot of attention in the media lately
For our
about-
podcast.
No, not
Oh, you got our hopes
You
up.
know that's not how that sentence ends. No, for talking about how important it is that children learn to program as like a
Oh, is that like the
core skill.
the
Yeah, so
bank
like you've
thing?
seen the adverts for the Barclays
yeah.
Digital Eagle, and teaching children to code because especially in newspapers, there's been a lot sort of saying how big how important programming is going to be in the future.
a lot of stuff that kind of looked a bit like hipster and there, like a few years ago, has now become quite mainstream. Like I saw a gap year opportunity for a blogger to like blog for a gap year, and I was like,
What?
Fair play.
How is that a gap year thing to apply for?
I don't know, but I was like,
Surely you would just do that. You'd just be like, okay, start a blog.
no, but like for like a blog for someone else's blog, which already has like 1 million readers or whatever. Like, Lord knows how I'll ever get views on my blog. Lord knows how it happens because I haven't found out yet.
Shout out to the Indonesian fan base.
Yeah, surprisingly large Indonesian fan base.
We love you guys.
Not in your language though.
I do not speak any
No,
Indonesian.
neither do any of us, which is surprising why we have such a large Indonesian fan base.
Yeah.
But most of our
Good
fans,
job, good
most
job.
of our fans are
Good job,
American,
guys.
So dollar, herb, oregano. You're welcome. There you go.
Are they people?
No, they're words that I pronounced incorrectly for the benefit of our American audience.
Oregano?
Yeah.
What is that an incorrect pronunciation?
Isn't that meant to be like that state?
No, that's Oregon.
Oh no, that's
Oregano's
Oregon.
like a herb. It's or an herb if you're American.
What, oregano?
Yeah, but it's oregano in America. Hence
What
why-
is oregano?
Aluminum.
Yeah, but when do you ever use the word oregano?
When you're like, can you pass the oregano?
What is an
What?
oregano?
How often does that happen in your life?
Well, if you're a chef, I imagine quite a lot.
Well,
Do you use-
and are you?
No, but I was doing
Do
it for
you?
their benefit. Wasn't I?
Okay.
That's why I said
Apologies.
aluminum. I didn't say
Oregano.
aluminum. Or like
I'm not gonna.
pants instead of trousers.
Yeah.
Are we having a ban on the word aluminium then? On this podcast?
Well, no, we can.
Aluminum.
I say aluminium.
Aluminum.
We have a more American fan base than an English fan base.
Okay, so to cater for that, we're going to say aluminum from now on.
Well, no, but the thing is, we also have a more.
Can you
we have a
pass me
larger
the
British
aluminum,
fan base
please?
on our podcast, but we have a larger American.
Well,
fan
then
base.
flipping aluminium it is. Aluminium all the way.
Okay.
All hail
I'm
Britannia.
glad we sorted that out. For this podcast, I'm not going to be able to do the like swapping of what topics we're talking about because our topics have been so like just.
It'd be quite
clumped
varied,
together.
right?
It's like I'm not going to do that much editing,
I love it.
so it's just gonna be one like Game Theory podcasts. It'll just have a picture of Phil's face, just like.
Will it?
No, it probably won't. It'll probably just have Game Theory insights in orange text.
Or will it feature our new exciting logo?
No, because the new exciting logo hasn't been confirmed yet, and it was only a mock-up.
Oh,
But I mean,
it was quite exciting.
Something to look forward to.
It was quite an
Looking forward to
exciting
the future.
logo.
I still like my logo.
Well,
I guess it's up to the viewership. Give the people what they want, Phil.
What viewership? Now we love you guys.
We
All
do.
4 of you guys. Thanks, guys.
Wherever you are.
Nah.
Do,
Ah.
do, do.
Da, 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 da. That's good. I appreciate that. Well done. Anyway, what's the last bit? of
Next
news?
item of news.
okay, so this is actually relating to what we were talking about.
Oh no way.
Move over, superheroes. Video game movies are going upscale
To what?
It's Halo.
to
I
being
imagine.
more popular.
Halo movie.
Yes?
I
Yeah.
believe. I imagine.
And wasn't there? I'm sure there was some other movie
Oh,
coming out.
God.
That's a very vague statement. I'm sure there was a
Well,
movie
thanks.
coming out.
Yeah, I imagine there probably is. Yeah, so it looks like we are on the pulse of what the news is talking about.
Oh, Mad Max.
Oh yeah, no, wasn't that
What's Mad Max a game? What's the game behind Mad Max?
I don't know. I haven't played it. Apparently,
I'm sure there's a Mad Max game.
Yeah, there's a Mad Max game coming out alongside the film, but apparently they're not related even slightly.
Ah.
And they was just the
There you go.
coincidence that they came out at the same time.
Ah, well there you go.
But apparently it's been made by the same people who are making.
Oh,
Justice
and Ratchet and Clank, that's a movie that's coming out.
Wait, they're making a Ratchet and Clank movie?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah,
I'm quite excited for that.
I'm excited for
to
that.
be honest.
That'd be cool.
No, I'm looking forward to that.
He's
But-
so happy.
He is. Who is that?
I'm sure he's.
Wait, Angelina Jolie was in
That's
Tomb
not-
Raider.
Yeah, she was
Lara Croft.
Lara Croft.
Ah, I haven't seen Tomb Raider, so
neither have I.
It's alright.
You
Yeah.
just watched it for the smut.
Well, I don't know.
that got a laugh from the studio
He
audience.
loves it. That's the hope of the studio audience's laugh. His entire podcast. We're such failures.
No.
I've laughed at other points.
Oh, thanks, studio audience.
Love
So,
you.
do we want to go on to new releases?
Am I just going to be edited out?
What, from this
you'll
week?
be in.
No, it'll be
Because imagine how much editing.
Are
I
there
have to-
new releases
Yeah,
from this
I'll
week?
give you the rundown.
Yeah, let's go on to that then.
Being released tomorrow, because nothing's released today. We'll do it until Friday, and then like this, we're gonna re-record on Thursday anyway. So we'll just
What,
have-
this Thursday?
Yeah,
Whoa.
for next week.
for next
Oh,
week.
yeah.
We're not gonna be around next week, are we?
Yes.
So we're gonna have to record on Thursday for next week.
Yes.
We'll put it out next week. So tomorrow, that's the 19th of May, 2015. Farming Simulator 15 for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4.
How is there
But not
ano-
PC.
Not PC.
How is there another one
Maybe
being made?
maybe it's already out on PC. Well, I hope so.
How is there another one being made?
That's really upsetting.
I've never
Unless,
played one.
unless it's already out.
Imagine it's awful.
What, Farming Simulator?
Yeah.
Well, the first one.
Well, you're a big fan of Euro.
I remember-
Yeah, but that game's sick. That's very. They brought out a new
You
expansion.
just drive a truck across
Yeah, but
Europe.
with the new DLC, you can drive it across Scandinavia as well.
Oh my word.
Oh my
No, I
no!
want to buy that game. How much is Euro Truck Simulator?
I think it's like 20 quid.
That's too much.
No, it's so good. You have no idea.
Phil,
That's far too much.
not 20.
I paid
pounds,
like
Phil.
£7
Our
for
opinion,
Goat
our
Simulator.
first,
That was
our
too
first
much.
impression opinion of Farming Simulator 2015.
Well,
Not good?
What have we seen of it?
I've seen the box art of a tractor.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
It looks very similar
Okay, so
to
out of
the
5 stars,
previous one.
this is how video game journalism goes down nowadays. So give it star rating 2 star, 2.5 star.
What,
No
out of
one's-
10?
No one's
No, 5
paying
star.
us anything, so,
So
2 stars.
2 stars.
2 star, I guess.
I'll give you a hint of it being paid, obviously.
Oh,
Because we're not.
Also coming out tomorrow, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
I was about to say, when does that come out?
I was on
Tomorrow.
Origin yesterday and they had a countdown of how long it is till The Witcher comes out.
Because I've heard that's also going to revolutionise gaming.
But so is every game that's come out in the past
In
year.
what way?
apparently.
What's like unique about
I've
it?
heard it's just like...
You can have
And then-
sex on a unicorn.
On
That's
a
not what
unicorn.
I've heard.
No,
I was
I've
going to
seen
say...
the image of that, so
Oh.
I hope it's in the game. I
On
hope
a
it's
unicorn
included.
or with a unicorn?
No, on a
On-
unicorn with a woman.
Oh.
Like, you and a woman are doing it on the back of a unicorn.
Um,
If games needed something to revolutionise them, I'd say that was probably what they needed.
but I've never sat down and played like an RPG and been like, you know what?
You know what?
You know what this game is missing?
Sex on a unicorn.
I've just
That's
never
never-
thought that before.
That's never happened to me.
But no, apparently it's going to be like a really good RPG, and that hasn't been one in a while. So, apparently that's going to be it.
You're not wrong. There haven't really been any good RPGs recently.
Yeah.
Dragon Age Inquisition, maybe.
I don't know. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of Dragon Age series.
I've
but
only played
they're
half
like,
of the
meh.
first one, but it's good. I'm enjoying myself. I'm going to finish that in summer. So, star rating for Wild Hunt. We're not being paid.
Out of 5,
Yeah,
4.
maybe 3.5. 4.
Wait, what's the title?
The Witcher 3 Wild
Oh,
Hunt.
The Witcher 3.
You can like hunt monsters and
Maybe 4.
There are some pretty mad
Oh,
things.
I'll give it a
I'll give it a
four.
4.
Having not played it.
Having not played any of these games,
I've only seen a little bit of
if you
of it.
if you want your game to be featured on this show with a rating that's actually representative of how good the game is, contact me at
Or a rating that's not representative. We do those.
with money.
Yeah.
Then contact me at wpwhitaker@gmail.com and I'll get back to you.
Send your angry letters to this guy.
wpwhitaker@gmail.com. I read all my emails. If it's hate, your email will be put in the spam box.
So put,
Haters are my
Put
craters.
subject like sponsorship and then pile in the abuse. You'll probably get through.
You probably will. I'll read it and I'll be really upset. That's all that's coming out tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, Neon Struct for PC. And there's no box art.
What
so-
is it?
I honestly
Can we
couldn't tell
find
you.
out what that is?
Hang on, I'm on it.
Yeah, no.
Neon Struct. What could that be?
It's got to be an indie puzzle platformer, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
Not another indie puzzle platform.
If there's one thing this industry needs, it's more indie puzzle platformers and survival horror games with zombies. Because those are the two gaps in the market.
Yeah, I can't. None of either genre immediately spring to
What
mind.
about
There are some.
What about roguelike?
There are some
games?
crazy neon colours in it.
No.
What is called Neon Strut?
What is it like? What's it looking like?
It looks like a PC game.
Is it
Is
set in
it-
a strip club? No, look.
It does look
It
like
does look
that.
a lot like it might be.
Oh, that.
It looks a little bit like
Oh, that. Yeah, I know what you mean.
what's that
detective
bonkers game? Yes,
Oh,
that bonkers game.
I've got it. That game actually. I think.
Bonkers.
No, I don't. What do I? I don't know. I can't remember. What it's called.
Wait, can I get a cheeky
The one with the dude that turns into a crocodile.
Yes,
at the end.
yes, yeah, I
And then
know.
you just jump
Yes.
into his mouth.
Yes. I can't remember what it's called. Though.
Yeah, I got
But
either.
yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
prison guard. Okay, so there's a prison guard involved. Wait.
Hang on. I need to. Right, I'm gonna try and find out what that game is called.
What?
Should we move on from
Neon
that?
Strut.
Okay, so we'll move on from that. Rating for Neon Struct out of 5.
I don't know what it is.
Well,
I'm gonna give it a 3.
3. That's
yeah,
an
we'll give it
average
a
score?
3.
Okay.
It's neutral.
Okay, cool. And then on
That could go either way upon finding out what it entails.
and then on Thursday, Carmageddon Reincarnation for Mac and PC.
Carmageddon.
That does sound pretty great.
It's like a game where you're a car and you go around shooting people.
Oh, it's not to do with karma.
No.
No,
Oh.
because it's like Armageddon and Cars.
No, I got that. Yeah.
So-
A 2. 6 stars
It's
for the title.
I don't know if it's an update for like the original Carmageddon or if it's a sequel. I couldn't tell you.
How was the original
I've
Carmageddon?
never played it, so I wouldn't know.
Oh,
it's
no.
old.
Okay, well, yeah.
I give up on this starring system because we know nothing about any of these games.
Well,
Jazz Punk. That's
Jazz
it.
Punk. There we
That
go.
game
What
is
is Jazz
bonkers.
Jazz Punk looks a bit similar to
Neon
Neon
Strut.
Struct, which I want to play now. for some
And
reason.
Jazz Punk is pretty bonkers.
We should do a
so-
let's play of Neon Strut when it comes out.
Yes.
Also on Thursday, Interloper for Mac and PC.
Interloper.
Yeah,
What's it? What is that?
I don't.
That sounds
Puzzle platformy, doesn't it?
or like detective.
It sounds like
kind
you
of
lope. There's a lot of loping involved.
Eloping.
Does it
Do
feature?
you get married and run away from your family?
Does it feature Jennifer Lopez?
Maybe you've got away and married Jennifer Lopez. I would play that game.
I would.
Right. All right,
So
Phil.
would you not play that game?
I'd consider it
Yeah, no, it's alright. And lastly,
if
on
I was
Thursday,
paid enough money.
oh my word, this game looks amazing. Puzzle and Dragons ZE Puzzle and Dragons Super Mario Bros. Edition.
What? Wait, what?
I'll read that again slowly. Puzzle and Dragons ZE Puzzle and Dragons Super Mario Bros. Edition. for the
What?
3DS. That looks amazing. I want that game so much.
It sounds incredible.
I don't know what to think. Obviously, it involves puzzles
And dragons.
and dragons
And Mario.
and Super Mario Bros.
Does that not really make you want to play that game?
A bit,
Yeah.
yeah. No. Oh, we've got. Oh no, it's not one of
No,
those.
I don't. Well, I just
No.
googled puzzle and
No.
dragon.
No, don't say it's not so.
Oh no.
It's
If it looks like
It
what
looks
it looks
like
like,
it
it
is.
might be.
flipping bejeweled is what it is.
No.
It's another one of those. It's another Candy Crush. I hate those games with a passion.
So bad.
Like you can't make another Candy Crush or another Bejeweled Blitz or another what and just slap like a different theme on it.
Welcome to Pet Rescue. It's like,
It's like,
shut up!
We're gonna change the artwork and now it's a different. It's not a different game.
It's the same game.
Was there a Pokemon? There was a Pokemon game.
What's that? Wow! Wow!
Yeah, there was. This wasn't great.
Yeah.
Why? Like why? Like who does that?
I don't know.
What's the need?
Should we go on to the next game? Because I feel like we've already...
Please, yes.
Okay, On Friday, Ultimate Street Fighter 4 for the PlayStation 4.
Uh,
Couldn't care less, if I'm honest. With you.
Although it is the ultimate version.
It is the it's Ultra
Fighter.
Street Fighter, not Ultimate. I'm sorry, I lied.
Oh.
It's not Ultimate.
It's not Ultimate.
And also on that day, it actually fits in very well with what we were talking about. Magico 2 for PlayStation 4 and PC.
oh.
Maybe that's why the bundle's out, so you can get people interested in Magico 2.
Hype.
Yeah, probably.
On Saturday, we've got. Oh no, this looks like an anime game.
Oh.
Hatsune Miku Project Mirai Remix.
Oh, it's Hatsune Miku!
Hatsune
She's,
Miku.
Yes.
she's the Vocaloid girl.
That doesn't help me even slightly.
She's the one who isn't actually real.
Yeah.
She's like a pop star.
She's a digital
like a-
Japanese idol.
Like Hannah Montana.
No. Well,
Well, yeah, I guess, but in a digital version.
Imagine if what should we call it? What's the thing that you talk to? Like the real.
Oh, that's Siri.
Okay, imagine imagine if Cortana was a pop star.
Yeah.
19th, so that's Tuesday, Wednesday. That would be sick. Thursday.
Yeah, that's basically what
Okay.
Hatsune Miku.
There you go.
Fun fact.
Look at that.
Ultra Street Fighter 4, Magic 2, and Hatsune Miku did not come out this week, so we should have talked about them.
Oh.
I'm sorry. We can talk about those next week or on Thursday, I imagine. No, still yeah. The pickings for actually good games look quite slim.
They do. Well,
Well,
the Witcher's the
Witcher's
big,
the
big game.
I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
a game coming out on this month this month called Colt County. And the box
There
art
you go.
is a 5-pointed star with a skull.
Oh,
Oh.
I want to play that game. What's that about?
okay.
Is that, it sounds like some cult game.
If that game is not a survival horror game, I will.
Eat your hat.
I don't have a hat.
Eat your.
Water
Phone.
bottle.
Yeah.
Oh.
What
Oh,
is it?
okay.
Yeah, no,
then.
fair enough. Yeah, relates. But I mean, yeah, they look quite slim pickings, but that's because there's nothing really like no major time for buying games.
When is the big season for game releases?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you can get your new game as a Christmas present, I
So
guess.
it's Christmas is the big one.
Oh.
And then everything's dead in like January and February. And then it starts picking up. It picks up throughout the year.
Yeah.
Summer's like kind of big as well, isn't it?
Well, we're getting close to that, so... We got one big release this week.
Oh, here we go. Launches Kickstarter for survival horror game, Colt County.
There you go. What? Do we get a basic plot line?
No,
Do we get an IMDb
you don't.
synopsis?
No, you don't.
Oh.
Do you reckon the IMDb synopsis for Titanic is just it sinks?
Boat sinks. Woman says, "You're never gonna die," and then man dies.
And then he dies. And then she's old.
Features song.
We stop that, 'cause otherwise we'll
that's
get strikes.
That's loud. We'll get kicked out.
So basically, I imagine we're drawing to the end
Yes.
because we've gone.
Been going for
This is the
40,
longest one ever.
You've got to hope so.
almost 48 minutes.
Yeah. Wow, you're very specific. And we've
Well,
got.
there's also a timer right there.
He's gone. He's walked out.
With that, I'd like to thank everyone for listening. I've been told by the internet that I need to remind you to not forget to subscribe. There's a button.
Subscribe and like
Unless
if
you're
you
watching
enjoy
it
the video.
like and comment and
Can you
like.
subscribe to the blog?
No, but you can follow it, I think.
Or you can just have it as an open tab so
All
that
the
it
time.
opens every time.
Yeah, send it to your
That would
homepage.
be great.
Why not? Why not?
Definitely set it as your homepage.
That'd be brilliant, and then you'd get a view every time. That's
By you,
amazing.
you mean
Wow.
You.
Us, team, collective.
Team
Game
GTI
Video
podcast.
So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Simon!
Simon.